welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay. Tonight, we're on to week 2 of the NFL season, and we got a good one on tap, as it'll be the Washington Commanders taking on the Green Bay Packers. On the visitors' sideline, their head coach. His guys ready to get this one going. On the other side, the head coach of the home. After a great first week of football, what does week 2 have in store? The Commanders and the Packers underway on Thursday night primetime. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So out comes the Washington offense onto the field. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
Would you say that last week's performance by him, workmanlike in terms of numbers?
1 touchdown, 1 pick, but obviously a loss.
Yeah, that's the bottom line for him. All he cares about is how do we find a way to win the game. Maybe leans on a few other parts of the offense, and hopefully springs a receiver or two free.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Daniels. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Deebo Samuel was the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd down. You look at this Packers defense, and they've shown the ability to play tough against the pass, currently ranked number 9 in the NFL.
Yeah, defending the pass hasn't been an issue for them. It's been stopping the run.
Touchdown, Washington! A great play there. His 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Commanders have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. Able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped it to 23-yard line. 6'4" Jordan Love taking the field for the first time. The 2020 first-round pick from Utah State set to lead Green Bay.
And I'll bet he's talking to his guys about resisting the temptation to try and turn this into an up-and-down game. Almost like basketball, where both teams press, and one team gets an advantage, other team's trying to run with them, and they're just not equipped for it. Doesn't matter whether you're equipped or not. Just settle in, get calm before you go for the big strikes.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2. At the 44.
Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he'll do a nice job here just to fight his way back to the line of scrimmage. Give him a yard on the run there, and that's going to set up a 3rd down and 2. Love. Flushed out right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs. In Washington territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Off the play fake, Love. He finds his man, complete. That's Reed.
A loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Here's Love. Short throw. He's got Kraft. Look at the big fella go. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Tucker Kraft, his first touchdown here in the new campaign. And the Packers respond to that opening drive touchdown with one of their own.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, they count on him getting additional yardage almost every time. And that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Extra point from McManus is good. And we are tied at 7. That time a 6-play drive. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And able to get this out to the 25. Now Washington going to retake the field for drive number 2. And they come into this one off the loss over the weekend. But you say if you're going to play a Thursday night game, this is the week to do it.
It certainly is, because you get right back out there. You don't have time to dwell on things. And look, your game plan is going to be a little more limited, but so is theirs. So that's when you just appeal to your top players. Guys, you make plays in this one, we out-execute them, we can walk away with a win.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Daniels looking to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. Heavy set out there on 3rd and 1. Daniels going to try to sneak. And he's going to have the Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
The Commanders first down.
To throw is Daniels. And that is incomplete here. Now a 2nd and 10.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Throwing now is Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A couple of first downs on the drive already. As they'll go from the 47 now on 1st down. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
First down, Washington.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the first down. A nice run right there.
Got his man, and that's the rookie 4th-round pick. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Now Daniels. Touchdown, Washington. Deebo Samuel from 21 yards away. And Washington has taken the lead. What a great drive that was. A long drive, sustained, well executed.
I love what we're seeing out of him here in year 2, right? This young quarterback continues to evolve and grow. He's really the adage right now that John Wooden, the famous basketball coach, used to say. Be quick, but don't hurry. You can see that everything is happening for him, but he's not taking it at a pace that he can't sustain.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Packers offense here coming back out for their 2nd drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
The partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now, but Let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. On play action. Love to throw. He's going to loft one. Deep left side here. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. It's a big play there for Green Bay. And even 60 yards.
That's another Packers first down. First and goal at the 1-yard line.
That's how you flip field position. What a play right there. That nearly went the distance. Credit this defense for not giving up. They get him down just short of the goal line. But the damage...
And the second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. Josh Jacobs, his first rushing touchdown of the year. And the Packers are an extra point away from evening this one up. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. And the Washington offense heading out. We have seen a lot of points here in this quarter. For us up here in the booth, it's been fun to watch. The defensive coordinators probably scratching their heads.
Yeah, they're going a little bit crazy right now. But let's face it, all of our friends who play fantasy, they're enjoying the heck out of this show because most of them are creating and getting a bunch of points.
Yeah, points certainly not at a premium here. To the air goes Daniels. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Quay Walker came through to make the sack.
But that's what they have to do more defensively, not just getting sacks, but they have to keep getting in his face, not let him get his feet set and deliver. He's been carving them up previously.
Yeah, already has a couple of touchdown passes. About time they put a few grass stains on that jersey. And this returnable for Hill. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And it'll be Packer football here. First down and 10. So good field position for the Packers as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 37. That's taken in by Golden. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1.
Second and 1 at the 46-yard line.
They will run the draw with Jacobs. And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. A check on Jacobs from a week ago. 13 carries, 99 yards.
Well, obviously he didn't have a great deal of time between games, having to turn around on a short week and get ready for Thursday night football. But he said in pregame he was feeling pretty good and felt more recovered from last week's contest than he would have expected. Didn't seem to think this short week was going to affect him much as he chases a big performance here in prime time.
And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Frankie Luvu on the stop.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. First down marker at the 31. It's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd.
Love from the gun. Now this thrown deep for Kraft. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Trey Amos. And the Commanders are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this first quarter of play. These two teams all tied after one. Washington with the football here to begin quarter number 2. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. From the shotgun, it's Daniels. Eluding the pressure right. And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Daniels from the gun on 3rd down. Under pressure, and down he goes. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
That's a pretty darn good start to his season, huh? A sack in the opener, and a second one here. That tells you about his offseason. He came in determined to have a big year, and it's paying off.
Tress Way on 4th down is sent out to punt. Now a fair catch called for and made right on the 45-yard line. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And out will come the offense as they take over. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 48-yard line.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. They'll come up now 3rd and 3.
A gain of a yard brings up 3rd and 3.
Throwing. Love. Well, they would have gotten the conversion if he could hold on. Instead, the drop means it'll be 4th down.
Results in a 4th down.
They go with Jacobs. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 4th down, no problem. Just a ho-hum pickup of 14 to keep the offense on the field. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a 1st down. This to Jacobs on the toss right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a 1st down.
Encroachment, defense.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
That is caught. Touchdown! Matthew Golden with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Packers have moved out in front. McManus's point after is good. And the lead is now 21-14. So that drive in total 8 plays. And it ends with a Packers touchdown. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. 6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a handoff to Rodriguez. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. Just a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll mean a call to the punt team as it's 4th down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, They really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
And now the punter, Tress Way, as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. And Green Bay getting ready to go as they take the field. A good balance attack for that last touchdown drive they had. Now it's time to see if they can do that again.
It really becomes a tale of two play callers, doesn't it? The offensive guy, he's in sync. Everything is working pretty well. For the defensive guy,
what's going on the defensive side?
That's a tough one because he's prepped all week as well, and he can't get a bead on exactly what they're doing right now. What he needs is one of his guys just to make a big play and disrupt things.
Counter play with Jacobs. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They'll swing this complete out to Hill. The Packers on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Love now. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to have another 1st down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 45-yard line.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They go bootleg. Love. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. It leads to 2nd and 10.
They will throw again here with Jordan Love. And a little floater there, but it'll wind up incomplete, falling to the ground.
Incomplete. Coverage by Mikey Sanders.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. They complete it to Hill. Well, I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. Plenty of shouts from this crowd as they watch the replay. They want a challenge, and they're going to get one. So winds up a very smart decision to throw the flag. They reset the spot, and now that's a 1st down. Love, they go play action now. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30-yard line.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. About 3 yards there to the 27. So they need 2 yards here on 3rd down. Remember, they're already 2 of 2 on 3rd down conversions on this drive. Now Love. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he's going to have the Packers 1st down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. 2 minutes remaining in this 1st half of football. Love looking to throw it. He finds his man complete. That's Reed. And he's brought down, but he has it down to the 12 on a pickup of 12. 1st and 10. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. 2nd and 10. Play fake. Here's Love. Forced out to his left. Washington now going to use the 1st of their 3 timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Love from the gun on 3rd down. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. Now the Commanders going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. Jacobs. No signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. One more time with Jacobs. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. That's hauled in by Musgrave for the Packer touchdown. A 1-yard touchdown pass. And the Packers will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Now McManus for the extra point. Oh, this is blocked. Now it's scooped up, and this is a live football. But he will not be able to bring this one back, and the extra point attempt unsuccessful.
Well, times have definitely changed on the PAT, on the extra point, haven't they? A lot more effort goes into this play from both sides.
Because let's face it, a lot of time on extra points, the effort is not what it is when you're trying to block a field goal.
No doubt about it. Before, when the ball was snapped on the 2-yard line, it's really a virtual chip shot. Now everyone believes they can get to it and knock it away, and we know how crucial every point is. So the defensive guys, they spend a lot more time trying to get that done, which means there's more pressure on the offensive guys trying to kick it.
So 5 yards here, 5 on the play, and that'll make it second down. Here's Daniels. This to McLaurin out on the left side. And he's going to be touched down, but he's got the first down.
A gain of 9 yards. First down, Commanders.
Daniels looking to throw. And yet again, it's McLaurin.
Daniels pass.
From the 44 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup. Brings up
throwing now is Daniels. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold. They go play action. Daniels. Open man is Noah Brown.
Complete to Noah Brown. A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
So halftime is upon it. Well, everyone's eager to resume play here in this Week 2 contest, so we push right through halftime and back at it for the start of quarter 3. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Here's the Packers offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. On the ground, Jacobs will get the third quarter started. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
44 yards rushing for him now to this point. Options galore here. 2nd and a few inches.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
On play action. Love to throw. Gets this one to Hill. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll bring up second down. To throw now. Here's Love.
Tyreek Hill's got another one. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 33.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's Love. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
The 27-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more.
A loss of 1. It's
Love. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Brandon McManus on for the field goal. A 44-yard attempt.
The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further.
Well, they picked up right where they left off in the first half. First drive after the break, they come away with 3 and increase that lead.
Yeah, and you just want to keep building on that lead, don't you? Whether it's 6 points or 3 points, take everything you can get, keep maneuvering, keep adding to it, keep making it difficult for them to come back.
First possession of the second half now for Washington. Their deficit a little wider now than it was at halftime following the field goal a moment ago.
But the goal is still the same because you know they want to come out, establish a rhythm in the second half, and get going. Make no mistake about it, though. Kicking field goals, not in their game plan. They need to get the ball in the end zone.
To throw is Daniels. And looking for McLaurin, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker.
And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Out of the shotgun, it's Love.
His throw caught right around the 6. So the pitch and catch good for 11. And they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Love will sneak it.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's brought down inside the 5 at the 4.
That's good. Packers, first down. First and goal.
I don't know about you, but I like this call. 3rd and inches, and instead of worrying about getting it back to a running back and maybe there's some penetration from the defensive.
Touchdown, Packers!
Jaden Reed
From 3 yards out.
And the Packers use the short field to get in for 6.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that pushes the lead up to 23. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23. So out comes Washington's offense to take over. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
That ground game contained again there, Charles, and that's really a big reason that they're trailing right now.
And give a lot of credit to that defensive front. That's exactly what they worked for all week, to try and take away the run game, make them one-dimensional. In the battle of game plans, theirs has been superior.
Yeah, that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
And this pass broken up. Well, the contact well of time there, and now 4th down.
Not only did he have a chance to scan the field there, it felt like he had a chance to scan it twice. The protection was that good. Unfortunately for him, the coverage downfield, equally good.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Packer drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. They're just looking to do more of the same. They were good in the first half. They've extended their lead so far here in the second half. Oh, they're just looking good hitting on all cylinders right now.
And sometimes that means a head coach who really has a finger on the pulse of the team may not have anything to say at all. May tell the rest of the coaches, just back it off a little bit. This team has it under control. I remember hearing about Bob Knight years ago in basketball, getting ready to give the final speech before the gold medal game in '84. And on the board, Michael Jordan had written, "Coach, after all we've been through, there's no way we're losing tonight." He didn't even give a pregame speech.
Wow, interesting. Well, right now, no speech is needed.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Jartavius Martin there defensively.
Throwing. Love. Throw left side, taken in by Hill. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that will be incomplete. On now is the Packers punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return.
And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
To the air goes Daniels.
This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the 1st. On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss.
Now Daniels.
Open man is Samuel, complete. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. On 3rd down, they're going to run for it here. And he will have the 1st down as he's brought down up near midfield. Zach Ertz, the man in motion. They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, thanks for joining us here on a Thursday night in the NFL. 3rd quarter, 2nd and 10 coming up. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And this is going to result in another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Packers 33. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 down at the 33. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
4th quarter coming up here on Thursday Night Primetime.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau.
This is 2nd and 8.
A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
In search of 8 yards on 3rd down. They've already converted 2 of these on this drive, 2 for 2.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And he's going to go down, but a penalty marker 2, and they might very well have jumped the snap there. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. Operating from the gun, Daniels. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on. Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty. Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The offense on third down tonight, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This will be third and a mile. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That's going to be caught by Samuel. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. Looking to put a drive together.
It's a turnover on downs.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Love now. On target over the middle to Hill. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 82 yards on the ground for him now as he has gotten better, really, as the night's gone on.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
On 1st down, they go with Jacobs again. And a good push up front, and he's able to navigate his way down inside the 30. 10 more there and another 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And carries like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to close out a game than to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep the ball, keep their offense on the sidelines, and let's close this one out.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11. Switching things up, they'll throw it now with Jordan Love. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
And 11.
We're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Now Love. And that will be incomplete as well. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. He made his first, this from 47 yards out. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
Looking to put a drive together. Throwing to start the drive. Daniels escaping the pressure right. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
A gain of 12.
And they'll run on the inside handoff to the 43, 2nd down. Now 2nd and 5.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back to throw. Daniels. This is Ertz on the pitch and catch. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
10. First down, Commanders.
Off the play fake. Daniels. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Daniels. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. We need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off.
Delayed game. Offense.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. They'll look to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Daniel's going to throw for it. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over.
Incomplete. It's a turnover on down.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And that one opened up for him well as he'll take this down to the 26-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Packers first down.
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Pass caught, that's Golden. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on 2nd down. They hand off to the big tight end. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Things looking much rosier for him here in week 2. They work with the lead as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll run right here with Jacobs. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 2nd down now as they look to salt this one away. 2nd down, Jacobs once more. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
On 3rd down, here comes Jacobs. And he'll just get back to the line of scrimmage, if that. And with a flag on the field. And that one looks to be in the area where someone was held. So no gain on the play. They'll decline the penalty to not give them the down back.
And were you thinking to yourself that maybe they would take the yardage there? Because I was. I definitely was. But as you noted, maybe they're just looking at the downs chart and saying, okay, we're comfortable where we are.
So he remains perfect, 3 for 3 in the field goal department.
And it's so important for any offense to have an ace like him up their sleeve, isn't it? Because now you know what his range is, and as soon as your offense gets there, you're pretty much counting on 3 points going up on the board.
The Washington offense set to take over again. CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
And his throw's going to be incomplete. They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. Now they'll run on the draw. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of 9.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching a second-half shutout.
So for Green Bay, they at least get the win here to earn a split of their first 2 home games. And they'll get a few extra days to savor this one before they take on the Cleveland Browns.
Meanwhile, for Washington,
they'll drop to 0-2. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.